5 years ago, I discovered a cure for my sinus infections. I used to get, I would say, at least one or two every month, and it just was really debilitating. I couldn't go to work or anything. And I looked online and I discovered that a lot of these sinus infections are chemically induced by the stuff that people eat, and we're just not aware that these chemicals cause the problem. The main culprit for me, it was ice cream. Ice cream has about 30 different chemical flavorings. It's not the manufacturer's fault, it's just that we want all these flavors, and so they have to put it in there. And so what happens is my body reacts to these chemicals, and it just causes what mimics a sinus infection, basically. So it's actually not a true sinus infection, but the symptoms are exactly the same. So ice cream is the main culprit for me, and I discovered that other things also cause this. So one of the things that I discovered is that artificial flavors and color also cause me to have these sinus problems. And so like this relish here, it has yellow 5 and blue 1. This causes I can't eat this. I have to avoid all candy because of course it has coloring and artificial flavors. And stuff like this syrup has artificial flavors also. So by eliminating all these from my diet, I was able to pretty much cure my sinus infection problem. I haven't had one in a long time. I do occasionally have flare-ups, and the reason why I'm doing this video now is because recently I just started eating this popcorn that I got from my son, and you would think popcorn is pretty innocuous, but this particular brand has artificial butter flavor and it has color added to it. And so last week I started getting really sick, and I was probably not careful enough, and I let my guard down, which is not a good thing to do with this. So again, ice cream, anything with coloring, artificial flavors, if you avoid that, I can almost guarantee that you won't have a sinus infection. And the things that I use to boost my immunity also, I drink apple cider vinegar every morning. I actually put it in my mouth and swirl it around. And what it does, it actually thins the mucus that you have. So what I do is I put half water and half apple cider vinegar because it's really strong. You can buy the one with the mother in it. People seem to think that's better, but I just buy this gigantic gallon at the store, and I just mix it with some water, and I put it in the refrigerator. I like mine chilled. It's kind of hard to get used to doing it, but it does help thin the mucus. There's other benefits also. There's it cures bad breath, and it also helps fight the cold sores. I used to get these sores in my mouth once in a while, and I haven't had one in 5 years since I've been using apple cider vinegar. Again, it thins the mucus to prevent the mucus buildup. As you can tell, I'm a little bit congested still from this popcorn that I ate 2 days ago, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. It was really a mystery to me. We would think popcorn would not have a problem, but for me it made me sick. Minimize your intake of cheese. Cheese and dairy tends to build mucus. It thickens your mucus, and that's probably a bad thing if you have a sinus infection. So I actually just avoid cheese altogether. I haven't had pizza in 5 years, which is kind of hard, but again, cheese will build that mucus up, which causes that. And I take 2 garlic pills every night. That helps to balance my body's pH, and that seems to help. The apple cider vinegar and the garlic. I took an allergy test, and I have allergies to ragweed, which is like every grass on earth. And I used to take Claritin and 2 Benadryl every night. And since I've been on this regimen of avoiding all these artificial colors and flavors, taking apple cider vinegar every morning, garlic at night, I don't take any medication anymore. And I also don't use regular toothpaste because most have the mint flavoring. I could not find any toothpaste out there without mint. So what I do, my dentist suggested baking soda, which I brush with every night. I do rinse with peroxide also, and I use a non-mint floss, and that seems to eliminate the mint element. I think the mint's artificial also. So again, if you want to cure your sinus infections like I have, it's kind of a radical thing, and you can look online. There's actually a lot of websites that point to the sinus infections related to ice cream, but I found that it extends to all these other things that have artificial color and flavoring in them. So I limit my diet to that. And one word of caution before I close: if you go out to eat, it's very dangerous also because you don't know what they're using. When I have a hamburger, for instance, I don't get the Thousand Island dressing on it because most Thousand Island now has artificial coloring it to make it more orange. So just take precautions when you go out to eat. I don't eat out much. I limit my diet to certain things. And again, you can make homemade ice cream. It's very easy. Get an ice cream maker. But just avoid all of this. Try supplementing your diet with these things, and that you'll find that you won't have sinus infection anymore. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I can say that I have not had a full-blown infection since I've eliminated this and started this regimen. Thank you.